Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, how are you guys doing? We're going to do a reading about what you don't see coming, okay? So sit back, relax. You already know the deal. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ana Zsofia, by the way. Get yourself your drink, your coffee, your tea, whatever it is, and we'll chat tarot for a while. How's that sound? Okay, good. You know the drill if you've been watching tarot readings for a while. Take the parts that resonate for you. Leave the stuff that does not, my loves. If nothing resonates in this video, I got hundreds of other videos that you can look at because all my stuff is timeless, boo. All right, guys, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to sub. Come on back and hang out with me some more. Leo, what don't you see coming? Oh, there it is. I'm going to take that one since it came out. I'm going to grab one more of these, okay? What you don't see coming. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy. Okay, two came out, so I got to take them. All right, you could be getting a call from somebody in the near future here. A communication coming through. I kind of feel like there's a reconciliation on the horizon here. I feel like somebody wants to have a conversation with you and see if they can make it better between the two of you, okay? There's a big focus on your throat chakra. Also, I feel like too, like there's an important conversation that you're about to have with somebody. And I feel like this is almost, for some of you, I feel like it's a reconciliation. I'm going to say that. I feel like this is a reconciliation, but I also feel that there is something pushing you to express yourself and use your voice in a way that you haven't been doing yet. Okay. So I feel like one of the things, that you don't see is that you're going to be using your voice in a way that's powerful for other people. And your communication is a lot. It's not just you talking. People are actually listening. And I think you're going to start getting that feedback that whatever you're saying, whatever you're projecting out into the world, however you're using your voice, it actually can help people, or it is already helping people. So I feel like you're going to get feedback on that, okay? Now, we have the child card, so some of you could be feeling like what you don't see is that you're going to have a lot of like energy, okay? Childlike energy. You may be returning to that kind of childlike wonder in your life too. You could feel a little bit like you're dealing with your kids as well. They might be a little bit demanding. They might be a little difficult in the time to come here. But I feel also like you'll be tapping into your imagination more here. That you'll be wanting to explore more. All right. Nice energy. We have the spring card, new moon, the maiden within 1 to 3 months. So I feel like all of this is happening within 1 to 3 months with you, okay? You have the water carrier. What you don't see is that some of you are going to be caring for other people. This is Aquarius energy, okay? It's nine of cups. Also, you can see here, nine of cups. Sorry, 9 of swords. Lord of mercy. All right, my bad. So anyway, it's the water thing. It happens to me all the time with Aquarius. Why the fuck is it an air sign bearing water? Anyway, I feel like you may do some like humanitarian work, okay? People are going to be more generous to you as well. I feel like there's going to be an outpouring of people wanting to help you, people wanting to give to you, people recognizing your heart, like the value that you have, okay? I feel like your compassion for yourself and for others is also going to expand as well, okay, guys? Now we have the, oh, also I want to say some of you are like reaping the benefits of like gifts from people. So these could be like inheritance, but I feel like people are just giving you more gifts, okay? And I'm not saying that because of the holiday. I think that there's something attractive about you. You're doing humanitarian work. Some of you may do things like what do they call that? Habitat for Humanity. You might be volunteering. Like I see you volunteering at like animal shelters and these types of things. Things that like giving back to the community, okay? Things that connect you more with your heart center. You have the convertible. So the convertible is very much like you enjoying yourself, kind of riding the wind a little bit. So I see you taking it more easy, and instead of constantly planning everything, letting go and freeing up your time in ways that you haven't done before, just enjoying yourself, okay, in a different way. Doing the things alternative to what you would normally do. Like just being flexible, you're more like letting your hair out in the wind and not being so particular about everything, just kind of going with the flow a lot more. Some of you may be purchasing a brand new car too, okay? Now, I also see the Dear John, which I see some of you are ending relationships, okay? You're ending relationships here in the next 1 to 3 months. Listen, what has to be done is what has to be done, family. Sometimes you gotta let them people go. Let my people go. It's been a long day, all right? Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. All right, what else we got? Patience. I feel like if you've been struggling with patience, you will have a lot more, okay? I feel patience is really resistant to, patience is like us being resistant to allowing things to unfold, like trusting the process. Patience, like when we don't have patience, when we're impatient, it means that we're trying to control things. So Leo, I feel like one of the things that you don't see here is that your patience is going to expand. I just feel more of a free up vibe from you guys, okay? That everything doesn't have to be the way it's always been. It can be a little bit different. We're fixed energy, so we sometimes have trouble tapping into that like childhood thing, that thing that's free spirited, the thing that wants to explore and adventures and have fun. Leos can very easily get caught up in responsibilities, including feeling responsible for friends and people that we don't even know, right? Okay, you got the law of attraction. I feel like you're attracting, like some of your manifestations are coming through, and you're attracting a lot of different things in the next couple of months here. Let me see what you're attracting, okay? Some of you might finally really get it about like the law of attraction and start really powerfully bringing things toward you. I feel like you're attracting a lot of things that you truly desire at this time, Leo. Okay, so be careful because some of y'all, you're attracting love. Okay, you're attracting romance. You're attracting, this. You're attracting the feels, okay, out of somebody. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also feel, again, that empathy growing, that compassion growing. Some of you may become even more intuitive than you already are. And if you feel like you haven't really been intuitive, I feel like there's these little sort of nudges and messages you're getting along the way. You may even hear, I feel like with that one card that we had that talked about the throat chakra and you communicating, I feel like you're getting spiritual communication, like big booming voice, so that you're able to really hear very clearly your intuition. Okay, so some of you may become very clairaudient in the coming like 1 to 3 months here. What are you also attracting? Travel. Okay, this is a travel card. Some of you may be going overseas, moving. Some of you may also be moving, purchasing homes. I get that as well, as because I did see the thing with the card too. Okay, so I love this. I got my fortune cards, so let's see what my fortune cards have to say. Big money, big money, big money. Stop. remembers that? Was it Let's Make a Deal? No, what was the one with the little devil gremlin dude and they did this? I forget which one that was. I don't know, but I used to like that one. All right. What doesn't Leo see coming? Oh, you got the lovers. Oh, shit. All right, Leo. So there could be a romantic. Look, I said law of attraction. You're attracting a beautiful romantic relationship. Lots of passion, like romantic adventures here. You may even travel with this person, but here you are with the Lovers card. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Some of you could be making some decisions, like we saw with the Dear John, breaking up with people, setting really strong boundaries, cutting cords. Did I even finish talking about this one? I probably didn't. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't take medication anymore for my ADHD, so it's a little bit, I'm off the res. I'm off the res. All right. Anyway, the Lovers is Gemini energy, so you could meet a Gemini, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But it does indicate a romantic relationship, okay? So the heat is on, okay? The heat is on. We also have the Sun. This is great. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. So there's a lot of growth ahead for you guys. Also, the Sun is completion. Hold on one second. This cat. Petunia, that's not yours. That's not yours, Mama. I'm just going to put it over here with me. This is my headband. Petunia is carrying my headband around the whole house. I'm like, what is that sound? Anyway. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Okay. So the Sun card. The Sun can indicate pregnancy as well. It is completion. It is happiness. It is joy. It is feeling really super fulfilled. So I feel like there is a really fulfilling, deep connection that you're cultivating with somebody here. Okay. So that's one of the things that you guys don't see coming, is that there's a great partnership. I feel like that's on the way for you. All right, my love. So let's see what else. What cards do I want to use today? Let's use these. All right. I forget sometimes that the camera's on and y'all are watching me work out the madness. As I'm recording this is Halloween, and it actually is, I think, the first day of Diwali. So happy Diwali and happy Samhain. Okay. Whatever you celebrate. All right. Let's look at the money, 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 money. Woo! Show me money. Okay. 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 Some of y'all are having a bit of a financial rebirth. I love this for you. Okay. Ace of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Page of Pentacles. Now, I also see great ideas here with the Page of Wands. So this is telling me that you're going to have a lot of energy. That's number one. Okay. You're having a new beginning here and you're taking action in something. You're rebirthing an idea is what it feels like to me, or making up your mind, finalizing a plan for something, and money's coming here for it with the Page of Pentacles. This could be a small business loan. It could also indicate that somebody is paying you back. Okay. Somebody's paying you money that they owe you, or something to that effect, because we have the Judgment card as well. So what this is going to do is help some of you to get something off the ground. I feel like the money that's coming is like you're already waiting for this, so you can get some sort of project or maybe put it back into your business. Okay. So let's see. Let's talk. We already got some love out here, but let's talk love a little bit more. What do we got for love? Okay. So I see something happening really fast already. Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody gonna wife your ass quick. Okay. Quick. Sorry. I don't know. I didn't have any sugar. You know what it is? I have a lot of energy right now. I'm so sorry. I'm going to just bring it down about 75,000 watts notches. All right. It's just because I'm excited. 10 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So this is indicating to me that this is going to happen really fast. Like, you're not going to know what hit you. Suddenly you're going to be in love. The connection between you two it will move quicker than normal. Okay. It's going to feel like you're throwing no damn caution to the wind. And why should you? Whatever's going on here, this loosening up, it may be why you actually meet this person. Okay. So I feel like, though we're saying all this weird stuff in the beginning about like, oh, relaxing and this and that, it actually is good for you, because I think you've got a very adventurous, kind of spontaneous person coming into your life. This is, they got it together here, okay, but they're going to want to make you be in a relationship with them right away. But you're going to have an exciting romantic relationship from what I feel here. All right, Leo, this is really, really good energy. Potentially somebody has a family here. It could be you, could be them. Or you want to, start a family with this person. Okay. What else do we have? What else doesn't Leo see coming here? What else? Let's talk jobs, careers. Okay. Some of you may be making a decision. Hold on. I feel like some of you may be making a really good career move for yourself that may lead to you having more money. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Because I feel like you've been very complacent where you're at, okay? So I almost kind of feel like you decide here, 2 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I don't think you can hold back anymore from what you really desire when it comes to a job like asking for a raise, or even to be in a different job position. Let's say have a certain title, learn a new skill. I think that you're finally gonna go out, and be like, you know what? I am worth it, right? I feel this real like you getting you're worth it when it comes to this, okay? So I feel like you're going to get out of a comfort zone. Even though you've been stuck, you've been in your head, do I talk to my boss? Do I not talk to my boss? Do I go for this position? Do I not go for this position? I think you're going to actually do it, okay? Because right now, what's becoming important to you, if it's not already, Leo, is the fact that, like, you're wanting to live in the now, right? Like, not the past, not the future, like right now. Who am I right now? Like, dealing with yourself. I think you're going through like a spiritual growth spurt here, and really working on some of the stuff for yourself that has come from, different little things that have happened over time, or traumas from when you were younger. So I think it's really important for many of you to work on advancing yourself, whether it's in your job or whether it is, creating a new career, doing something completely different for yourself. Okay. This card is screaming at me, so I've got to pull these cards. I don't know why these activation cards are like yelling at me. Hi, Petunia. This Petunia is just chilling like a villain. All right. Let's see. These are really hard to shuffle. I have such small hands. My finger's almost there, guys. It's getting there. It's still, you can't see it very much, but it's still swollen right there on the knuckle. Can you see that? Yeah, it's still a little swollen. But it's okay. I can almost bend it all the way. It still hurts, but All right. You have dynamic. This is a great card. It says, the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So this is sort of what I feel like you don't see, is that you're going to be taking a lot of the life that you've already lived, the past, the pain, the things, integrating this and taking the things that are new for you and integrating these two things so that it feels like a lot of shadow work, right? So that you're able to make yourself a more dynamic individual. I already think that most Leos are dynamic anyway. I always feel like every other Leo I meet has always had some really interesting life story. But I feel like you're integrating these different layers of healing, which is making you even more dynamic if you weren't already, but making you a very interesting and dynamic person who people look up to, people want to speak to, people look to you for your advice, your healing, the gifts that you have at this time. Okay, Leo. So this is a really, really nice card to get out. It's very cool. I like this. I don't use these activations much. I really should. All right, now I want a closing, like a closing sort of message for you guys. I'm trying to think, because I feel actually. Let me grab this one and then we'll get a closing message, okay? So let's see what you don't see. Okay, what are you not seeing? What's coming? What don't you see coming? Student, remember I said some of you might go back to school. Some of you may become the teacher. Others of you really will be the student. This is devoting your time and energy to learning new things, whether that's has to do with spirituality, the occult. Like I said, some of you may be taking classes, going back to school, but you know, really being open to learning new things right here and really practicing them. Okay, now the downside of this, or the shadow attribute of this, is using the knowledge arrogantly for destructive purposes, like learning things just so you can tear other people up, just to prove a point with your ego. Like, you know, I know all of this, and like maybe engaging in arguments and stuff like that. So be aware of that type of energy. You know, also, too, you may have this knowledge and you can't put it into action. So that's just something to be aware of, okay? What you don't see come in. Samaritan, we just had something similar about being a humanitarian. So we have the Samaritan. It says your capacity to help others that that maybe other people would prefer to ignore. So again, I think you're really out here the next couple months. What you don't see is that you're making a contribution to the planet in a way that maybe you've never understood before. Okay, Leo. And also, I feel like many of you are doing charity work. You're starting to because your consciousness is expanding, your awareness of yourself, your heart chakra, and knowing now that you have the power to use your voice, I feel like some of you may get out there. You may even be speaking. Like, let's say you were the victim of something. Let's say you have a health issue. I think some of you are taking a huge risk and going out there and using this life experience, which, you know, like I talked about, integrating the layers with the dynamic card. You're taking these experiences and really doing something with it. So I feel like the Samaritan too, you could be giving things a lot to charities, helping people like the Habitat for Humanity. Okay, the shadow attribute is expecting to be appreciated and recognized for doing this. So notice that. All right. One thing I cannot stand is when people brag about all the shit they do. You know what I'm saying? It basically is saying, you know, be aware to have a humble heart when it comes to this. You're not doing it for the sake of doing it and receiving, you know, a great reputation because of it. You're doing it for the sake of doing it because there's people who need your help, or people that you want to give to, or people that need to hear what you've learned about your life or what some experience has taught you. Okay, my loves? All right, cool. Now let's get to the last message. You knew I was going to start getting crazy again. Petunia won't let me move very much. She's right here. All right, let's get a daily guidance from your angels and wrap it up. All right, Leo. Thank you so much for being here, guys, putting up with my shit like you always do. I love you. Thank you so much. All right, we have play. Don't forget to hit the like button. Again, you're getting this kind of card, which is one of the first cards we had right out the gate. It says, "Beloved one, it is time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy." Okay, so you got the play card again. Angels, spirit, whatever that is for you guys, is definitely saying now is the time to return to that fun, you know, releasing the need to control anything and just enjoying the moments. Okay, enjoy the moments, act like a child. Like when I was a kid, I would go, you know, we had like in Pennsylvania, we had the willow trees, the weeping willow trees, and we'd tie them up and we'd swing on them and jump into the river and stuff like that. We'd trestle jump off the trains, you know, the bridges that go across the lakes and the streams. And so we trestle jump. Like maybe it's time for you to do some things you used to do when you were younger. And I'm not saying go get dangerous, okay? Because when we break shit now, when we're older, it takes a lot longer to heal. But it's about freeing up your spirit, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much. Again, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I love you so much, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Pause up top, baby. Keep it going. Keep it going. I love you, Leo. Mwah. Bye.